Hey everyone, it's George LaRock at WorkTech, and I've got a quick share for you here today. I've got a resource that I think is perfect for you as you enter this end of the year. And that is a report that we recently put out called Improving the Employee Company Connection, subtitle Empowering Individuals and Teams for the Future of Work. I think it's, understood that if we enable individuals and improve their interaction and relationships with teams, that great things happen both at a personal level as far as the way we feel about our work, the way we feel connected to our team and our company, and then what we're able to produce for the business, whatever that may be, whether that's something creative, whether we're manufacturing something, or whether we're working on the front lines. Teams, both formal and informal, play a great role in how people feel about the company they're working for and the work that they're doing. That being said, we haven't done a great job of enabling, empowering, and engaging employees over the decades that I've been looking at it in this market. We've got this great opportunity at a point where I think the market is the most challenging for us to navigate through. And as we go into this end of the year, this resource, this report that you can download for free, underwritten by Thomas at thomas.co. There's some insights here that I think will really help you as you think about things like engagement for next year, employee experience for next year, and performance management. So this research we did, surveyed close to 2,000 line of business and HR leaders, hundreds of interviews, and of course we've had years of ongoing market research around all of these topics, as well as the technology aspect that we're going to talk about today as well. So I don't need to dwell on all of the issues, and we dive into all of this in detail within the report. But both business productivity and labor productivity are great concerns from looking through the business lens. Labor productivity has been on the decline, depending on whose numbers you use, since 2005. Business productivity overall has been a top concern of the C-suite, and we look at that annually. The workforce is perennially disengaged. This is, I think, measuring engagement is a good thing. Measuring it annually is, I don't know how useful that is. I think it was good that we started there decades ago, but I think we need a new approach to how we think about engagement and enabling the workforce, empowering the workforce. There's a lot of pressure on the individuals in the workforce. Skills have a half-life of 2.5 to 5 years, depending on whether they're technical skills, technological skills, or whether they're general technical skills. Employees have very little trust in their employers these days, and the folks that we have managing employees are really in need of more training. Everything's moving so fast, and this is an issue that's it's been an issue since I've been in this market. So we dig into the solution. We don't just leave you with the problems in the report, and it's really a blend of people science, process, and technology. And we talk about each of those within the report. But the key is not doing it in the way that we've done it for decades. So not thinking about enabling and engaging employees or having a feedback conversation about performance in some cyclical manners that we've done forever. It's taking a new approach, and the technology that we have today is really enabling us to do this. We're able to be in the flow of work, whether it's in any of the processes, and then we've just got the sort of 6 prevalent processes that we're thinking about in the report: recruitment, professional growth, learning, feedback, performance, onboarding, and then even general meetings. When teams, both informal and formal, when we're getting together, being able to optimize all of these interactions with data that's flowing through the enterprise and with people science led insights, that's key. That's something that we've always aspired to, but something has happened. Something else has happened in the last few years that has really enabled us to talk about this in not just aspirational ways, and that is the emergence of WorkTech, the category that we've been defining since 2019. We've got a taxonomy and reports on this, is sort of what it means. But at a high level, there are six key concepts, six key themes for WorkTech. Number one, it's in the flow of work. And while, yes, that can mean it's present in tools like Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Slack or Asana or what have you, it's also meaning that WorkTech is designed without ego, and it really has no dependency on an interface. This is a huge cultural shift for the incumbents in the market. And this is where employee experience is really being looked at in a whole new way. And that leads us to the second theme. It's been built employee first, and it's experience driven. So again, without ego means we're not worried about which interface you're using. If you're using an interface at all, we're more concerned with the experience that we're providing for the employees, for the candidates, as well as the business leaders, the line of business leaders, the HR professionals, the back office folks that are working with these systems and administering these systems. Employee first, all employees, and experience driven. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging is embedded. It is not a feature. It is any place where we can, mitigate bias or address and impact our diversity and inclusion goals. This technology is addressing that. So that's, again, a core theme. We've got reports that go deep into all of these. As we're thinking about being in the flow of work, being employee first and experience driven, it creates some opportunities for the tech providers in the space to participate more wholeheartedly in the ecosystem. So it's not just about having a marketplace or presenting key partners or specific partners that are primary, but it's being more open and being more supportive with things like their APIs and integration work that allows data to flow through the stack, through the HR stack, through the recruitment stack, through the enterprise tech stack. And so this really brings us down to the last two. So it's all about the data, right? It's all about analytics. It's all about the data flowing through the enterprise from HR tech to work tech, from work tech through to the enterprise. And it's built on modern technology that demonstrates scale, whether that's scaling across a market segment like the SMB or the middle market, or whether that's scaling within your large global enterprise or fast growing smaller enterprise. So WorkTech has really enabled a lot of the concepts that we talk about in this report, and we really tie these events together in the report, the emergence of WorkTech and the learning that we've had over decades around people science, analytics, and good HR process. So where does WorkTech sit in the enterprise? It does not displace HR tech. Some HR tech will not make the move to WorkTech, but some HR tech will. It doesn't mean that you have to replace all of your vendors. And the folks on this slide, the tech providers on this slide, are really just examples so that you'll understand sort of the types of solutions that fit within this new WorkTech paradigm. And WorkTech is really what's empowering work, from whether it's hiring, onboarding, paying, managing, leading, career pathing, or exiting. Systems of collaboration are those tools like Teams, Slack, Asana, Google, Calendly, Monday. Systems of work are where the work gets done. So it could be for knowledge workers, tools on your desktop. It could be for frontline workers, non-back office workers. It could be the manufacturing systems. It could be the sales systems, the point of sale systems, et cetera, right? So tying in through data through the enterprise, this is really what it looks like. And again, more other reports on the tech side. So we've got this new approach to enabling teams, empowering individuals, seeing incredible business results because of it. What does it look like in 2024 and beyond? Well, I think you're going to see this topic of team optimization and team interactions get increased focus in 2024. We've seen great strides in communications and collaborations platforms and applications, and tying them in with the HR tech and WorkTech ecosystems. And now we're going to see optimization there. We're going to see analytics. We're going to see people science become present as we go through our day-to-day. We're going to see new market leaders emerge. That doesn't mean that some of the market leaders today aren't aggressively moving in this direction and may not hold on to their large market share. But it does mean that there will be some folks that you might not have heard of or you didn't expect to move into leadership roles or positions, I should say, in the different categories around this. People data is business data. This is, again, one of the themes for WorkTech, but we're going to see it materialize in such interesting ways in 2024. There's been this renaissance of people analytics, talent intelligence, and I'm excited for what that's going to mean as we're now bringing external data into the enterprise and able to make some incredible business decisions, especially with, I haven't said AI through this entire thing, but with the emergence of generative AI and conversational interfaces, I'm seeing some exciting things are going to come into the market in the next year. And I'm excited, again, less aspirational, more execution in delivering on the promise of what this market has offered. And you can expect more automation everywhere, whether that's AI driven or whether that's just driven by workflow and intelligent workflow. Everything that can be automated will be automated. And it's going to be an exciting transformation to keep up with. So that's it real quick. And I wanted to remind you again that you can download the report for free. You can reach out to us at oneworktech.com or contact me here on LinkedIn. And I'm really looking forward to engaging with you. I hope everyone enjoys the upcoming holiday season, whatever you're celebrating, and has a fantastic new year. Thank you.